Well, we've signed quite a few new players. Um, Jose Gear probably being a current All Black and um, a bigger signing with regards to what he's achieved. It's quite exciting for us as a team getting a player like that. I think it's exciting for a couple of reasons. One, it's with the stadium coming up on the back of a good season, but also with the need of that X factor that we've so coveted in recent years. Him being committed to the Highlanders is great for us as a team. I'm really looking forward to him. The likes of Tamati Ellison, who's also played for the All Blacks, coming back from Japan. I coached Tamati when he was in Wellington at the time, and I always felt it was premature that he went to Japan at such a young age. But I guess a couple of years or 2 seasons, not even 2 years, playing rugby in Japan and watching the All Blacks from afar, then gives the guy real desire to come back and try and crack it at that level again. And I guess if he wants to do that, then he'll play really well for the Highlanders. So there's a couple of players that I'm really excited to be involved with it again. Yeah, well, I mean, Hori's another one, and Hori, well, the experience is going to be huge. I mean, you see in the World Cup through all of the top teams that played finals rugby, with regards to semi-finals, quarterfinals, etc. Experience was a huge factor in their success, and but also a core ingredient for the coaches that when they selected those teams, that they prioritise experience as being hugely important. And so for us, a guy like Hori, who is from down here, coming back home and giving a bit back to us is crucial. It's important, and we found at times last year that, particularly in the games that we lost, that was an ingredient that we didn't have at crucial times. Yeah, I mean, some of the lessons that we learned. I mean, you're learning all the time, and you're learning lessons, from game to game, week to week. Some of them we could fix with more players, be a bigger depth in our player base, which in some ways we've achieved that going forward, as long as we get not too many injuries, particularly in the pre-season. So what I learned from last year is that if you have got a shallow level of player depth, it can get quite difficult towards the end of the season. It becomes quite onerous on our top players. So the likes of Hori and Tums and Jose and others that are coming to join the team provides us with a wee bit more confidence that we can use the whole squad versus last year. Secondly, I guess, is the young guys that we picked and selected, in many cases prematurely. They are a year older. They've got another ITM Cup under their belts. I'm anticipating they're going to be hungry to get some game time this year, the likes of Dixon and VNL, etc. So those guys coming back into the fray, they're competing for spots, and usually that adds to a really good team spirit.